got some things I want to discuss. You know, I gotta relearn myself with talk show so I could put my episodes down correctly because I did a show last week. That was episode one. Now is putting this as episode one, but I guess I'm gonna just go from here. But what I'm doing this video, I want to talk about my series that I started. It's not really a series; it's some post that I made that I'm gonna make into a series. I'm gonna do I'm gonna do a video series of these discussions, and it's mostly like criticism, constructive criticism of Undisputed. We're gonna talk about the things we liked and didn't like, and how we think they can improve on it. And it's also give our suggestion, wishes, ideas. That's what I'm mostly about. You know, give fans the opportunity or let companies hear my ideas or ideas that I gathered from other fans of boxing and gaming. My vision of a game and somebody else's vision of a game is totally different, but it's no reason for us all not to come together and let the developers sort it out. Um, excuse me. Um, yeah, I just want to talk about different things. Excuse me for keep saying cause my friend a friend Indigo, he usually like back in the day when we used to do our podcast, he used to write out how we was gonna do the show. I was never a person to do this. Like I was the front man on the talking. I was the guy like the host. I let my friend to go host the show most of the time, and I was his backup. We like feed off each other like that. So I'm Poe doing this by itself at the moment. I'm trying to get some people in here. Everybody liking my posts on social media, but nobody's showing up. I don't know what's the problem, but you know, Poe love y'all anyway. Um, I got one of the things I got criticism about with Undisputed, and this came before the beta, and I'm gonna like kind of tie it in with the beta. Um, Clinching wasn't in the beta. They turned it off. I heard that they didn't like the way that it was functioning, so they turned it off. And I'm wondering, like, far as the clinching, let me put this aside. The clinching, how's it gonna be implemented? Because I see a lot of people they complain about certain aspects of the game, and clinching can be a thing that can be annoying if not used right or not put implemented in the game correctly. I can see it because clinching is a strategy. When you use clinching, like if you hurt, you could clinch onto somebody to get your bearings back together, get yourself back together, or use clinching to tire your opponent out if that's a thing, or use clinching to disrupt your opponent tactics. Some people, it's a lot of things. I see a little things that people get annoyed with, but it's boxing. If this game is trying to be realistic, it's up to you to have a better strategy than your opponent. And I like that this game has somewhat of a feel of if you don't protect yourself correctly, you could get slept. You could get, out of there. So it's always about thinking, stand on your game plan because you could get slept easily. You know, clinching clinching going to be a weight thing, but that's another thing. I don't think that's going to be a part of the game, like far as weight detection. Like you got a stronger opponent and stuff like that. I guess that's a little too technical and like over the top right now. But at some point in development or in if they do another game down the road. But I think the way Steel City set this game up is going to be more like Warframe, how they constantly update the game through their servers and stuff. So the game constantly evolves. Because Warframe, I purchased Warframe from the beginning when it first started. Was that PlayStation 3 or 4? Well, when I first got Warframe, it was like it was a good game, but bare minimum. But they started adding on to it, and it's like I don't know what the heck's going on because I stopped playing it for a while, and I'm like, what kind of game is this? What is this? But it's a better game. So the game evolved over time. So that's what Steel City is going to do. They're going to update the game constantly. They're going to start adding features and different things, and hopefully they update certain aspects of the player models, like far as tendencies and things like that. And I still don't know if tendency is going to be a thing because it's some type of let me see how what I said. The way they're explaining it that tendencies is in the game, but I'm trying to see if they think the traits is what tendencies is, and other things. So when we get the career mode, I guess we'll see if tendencies really in the game. So let me see. I'm gonna go to I don't want to get off track. So it's that was clinching that was doing. I'm gonna go deeper into details with these in series. So referees, that's day 2 that I did in my series. Referees are the referee in the game, far as how they implement. I don't know if that's something they just put in there real quick, but the referee is not a major part of the game. It's like as far as in the beta, the referee is seen in certain aspects of the game. Like if you get dropped, referees start counting. Then you referee start counting, and then he just does. It's like it's a cut scene, and I wonder is the referee going to be more involved in the game than just cut scenes and things like that. I seen when was that Kenny Bayless? He was checking to see was the boxer okay, but I wonder is it going to be more detailed than that? Is the referee going to actually be moving in the background, or is the referee going to be an afterthought? That's something that a lot of people wonder about Undisputed. Is there going to be different referees, and does they make do it matter that we have different referees in the game? Is it going to be tendencies and different things? Because the referee is something that a lot of people always wanted in games and added correctly, and The referees could get the game more immersion. You know, it's just like I know people hate that I keep doing this, but NBA 2K, their referees, they're more interactive. You know, from when they first started with NBA 2K. So I wonder is that's how this game going to evolve? You know, then let me see. I touched on that a little bit, but let me talk about uppercuts. All right, that was day 3, uppercuts. I don't really like the uppercuts, and then they don't seem like the uppercuts going to be really unique. Because there's different ways that boxers do uppercuts, and their uppercut is usually a stronger punch. It can be lighter, depends on what kind of fighter you are. But uppercut is usually a strong punch. That there should be a reaction from strong punches. You know, look like we got a guess. Give me a second. I don't know why it won't let me unmute. Give me a second. Unmute. And person left. Yeah, excuse me, give me a second. Yeah. So we was talking about the referee. No, we was talking about the uppercut. So forgive me for that. Yeah, referees is a strong. I mean, the uppercut is a strong punch, and the uppercut. There's various ways that you can throw uppercuts, and is it going to be a thing that you see from different fighters? I want to see is who is that? Fury throws a crazy uppercut. Some boxers throw strong. Their main uppercut is a strong uppercut. There's some boxers, their uppercut is like, it's not really as powerful. It's just something that they just keep you off of them, or a little uppercut to stop your momentum. All right, jabs. That was day 4. Jabs. The jabs, they are, but sometimes they don't have that oomph that a lot of people looking for. And and my thing is with the jabs, and in general, this is what I want to say in general. Stop comparing Undisputed to Fight Night Champion. Stop comparing them. Give me a second. I got some guests. My boy Pap in the house. What's up, Pap?
What's up, man? What's happening?
How you doing, man?
Doing pretty good, bro. How
That's
you been?
good. That's good. I've been good.
Yeah, man. That's what's up.
Yeah. You enjoying the weather down there?
Yeah, it's kind of chill right now, you know. It's like around 75 degrees around here.
Yeah, but yeah, you showing off your weather. We in this cold weather up here.
I know Jersey ain't no joke with that fucking cold ass weather, man. Y'all got ice
Yeah, man.
snowballs and freaking all type of shit.
Yeah. So what you been into?
Nah, I've been grinding, dude, and I've been going back and forth to Cuba, you know.
I hear that.
Yeah, I'm enjoying life, man. Got to.
Yeah, did you play the demo? I mean
Yes,
the
I
beta?
demo. Of course, man. I played the demo. Yeah, I like it so far. It's so good, but the only thing I don't like is that it's online based and it kind of has a lot of lag, so you can't really give a full whatchamacallit, a full breakdown on how the way the punches flow and everything else. Because like sometimes when you throw like a couple punches, it will do like
Yeah,
that speed flash, like you know what I'm saying. Like you
yeah,
don't see if it lands or connects. And I like the movement so far, like how Roy Jones was moving. But I definitely do like that they had like if you pick them twice over, he actually wears a different color shorts. But the thing is,
mm,
Roy Jones does not wear a rival at middleweight. He wore the old school Grants at middleweight.
yeah,
That's
yeah.
some picks.
I guess a lot of it was the connectivity they was working on, but from my understanding, they was listening to everything, all kinds of feedback, whatever they could get from the community.
Yeah, I would love to get feedback on that Discord, but I'm banned from that motherfucker.
Oh yeah, they a
Keep it.
little too strict.
Yeah,
They're too strict. Like they'll say certain things, and I think it's on purpose. They come at me for no reason because they say, "Poe, you can't post a long post like that." And then I come back and I see somebody else do a long post. I'm like, "Hold up, this guy just did a long post." And then these jokes be trying to discipline me. Like, Poe, but you should know better. Yeah, I should know better. I'm seeing a person doing what you saying I can't do.
exactly. It's all BS, anyways, in my opinion.
Yeah, but the developers and the my fault developer and the company owner, he actually listens to the fans. I'm gonna bring another one of my guys in. What's up, Ed?
What's up, bro? You can hear me?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, my boy Pat right here. He's from original EA
What's going on?
group.
What's
Nah,
up, bro?
chilling, man.
Yeah, we got what 20 years in, more than 20 years in, right? Pat.
Like roughly around there.
Yeah, we got time in.
Yeah,
So
we
what you up to, Ed?
Shit, nah, chilling, trying to figure out how to work this website. I ain't even know this website existed.
Yeah,
Still learning how
I
to
like.
edit videos and stuff. 'Cause I'm still new to it. I still got a lot of
Yeah, I
footage
see
I got
you
to break
doing.
down.
Yeah, I see you doing your thing. You doing videos every day. I'm
Man,
gonna try to do that myself.
trying to anyway.
Yeah.
When y'all think it's
So
gonna come out though? The early access.
I think we might get the game sooner than we think. But they pushing.
a game to come out, but they definitely do that. Should have for each fighter. If they have Roy Jones at middleweight, they definitely need a light heavyweight version and a heavyweight version and a cruiserweight version with different attires, like to make it exactly the attire that he wore at that weight class, and give us 4 attires per boxer if possible. You
Hey,
know,
I talked about that in the video some months back when my audio quality was trash, but I always talked about that, like how the WWE games got all them different attires the wrestlers can wear and stuff like that. You should be able to do that with the boxes.
and you know what they should also include the round robin tournaments and the tournament mode. That's
Yep,
freaking
Yeah, I'm a big fan of that because
I
that
love
remind me
that.
of my title bout game. You able to create your own tournaments, like you can make the Super Six or something like that.
yeah,
That'd be huge. Because I
yeah,
keep telling
Yeah.
them these are
like that.
things that attract the older fans too. Because you got to remember, you have older fans playing the game,
Exactly.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm 24 now, but like I remember like
but you still young monster.
way back when I was like a kid, and my uncle had all the fight night games, all the boxing games. All I did was play career mode my whole childhood. So like when I struggled on the beta a little bit, it's mainly because when I play boxing games, I always use like the offline and the career modes to teach myself the game before I went online. And with beta, I couldn't do it. Like I was learning on the job.
Yeah,
A lot of
they
y'all that beat
prefer.
me during the beta don't expect that shit when it come out.
Yeah. I'm not a big fan of online, but this game has me playing online, and that's huge.
It depends on how they do it though. I think they need to do like the OWC with Fight Night. They need to kind of do it like 2K did it in the sense of where connect my career mode to my OWC fighter online, so I won't be having to grind out two different things, and I can just import my career fighter to online. It kind of give people the incentive to play the career mode instead of just skipping all of that and just doing it online or whatever. Because you can use career mode to develop your traits your fighter gonna have and stuff like that, instead of having to go through the waters on online and somebody that had it way before you've been playing online before you have or whatnot, and now you behind the eight ball when you can just grind it out in career. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
It's kind of incentive for people to play career mode that typically wouldn't play it.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah, but the way they were saying it, like they're gonna keep building on this game. I don't know if either one of y'all play Warframe. Warframe start progressing. It's an online, and they keep adding stuff, and that's what they're basically saying.
I mean, with the minute spiders they got, I don't really believe that they're gonna put out all 200 anyway from the beginning. I feel like they need to do it in like seasons. Like give us like the majority of them. They're like as the seasons and stuff progress with the game, you can give us different attires, different weight class versions of certain fighters and stuff like that. Yeah, like when they dropped the Sugar Ray Leonard scan, I was like, okay, that's the welterweight one, but I need the middleweight, super middleweight, and the light heavyweight version of
Yeah,
Sugar Ray
yeah.
Leonard. I need all of them.
Exactly. They definitely do
But
need
I
all.
think that's where they're gonna make their money from. Them add-ons.
Yeah, I think all those different weight class versions of these fighters, all those might end up being like DLC or something.
Yeah,
I know they're
because
gonna
that's
do
how
it.
they compete the fighters. And I wouldn't mind if because there's certain fighters that you can't get, and you want to make sure you keep these fighters, especially if you're gonna do another one down the line. Do the DLC.
Exactly. DLC is where it's at pretty much.
Yeah,
Yeah. As long as the career mode ain't pay to play, because I'd be damned if somebody just get the game for 5 minutes, buy all this stuff, and I've been working so hard at this, and they just get online and just instantly be better than me. I don't
Yeah.
know.
no, I
I
think
like I
career
like the
mode
traits
is
though.
yeah, but my confusion though, because I'm a big Tennessee guy,
Right.
and is the Tennessee's the traits? What's aimbot said they're not. So I'm wondering is we gonna have Tennessee's in career mode
I
or
think
the
it'll be
basic?
easier. I think it'll be easier to build your tendencies through career mode, but I think that's something they probably ain't figured out yet or ain't really thought about yet. Not saying that they won't, but I don't really think they got to it yet. Yeah,
Yeah,
putting
because they
tendencies
got
into it with the traits and stuff, that might be something that you don't want to do or put out until you know for a fact that you got it right.
yeah,
Instead of just throwing it out to us, because you throw out some trash to me, I'm gonna let you know. Just like when you put out something good, I'm gonna let you know it was good. I don't know. We might be one of the few people that's like on the fence about the game. Like we right in the middle. Like not too much praise, not too much negativity. We judge it as they give it to us.
yeah.
Man, these Twitter
You
comments
got,
are outrageous, bro.
yeah, Pat, you got something to say about that?
Yeah, I definitely do agree with that. But my thing is also is the whole creation suite too. You know what I'm saying? I want the creation suite to be spot on, and I want to be able to upload a lot of my artwork and logos and tattoos and stuff to put like on my character. And I want to create an arena too because I want to create my own ring. I want to put my logos on there, and I also
Yeah,
um what's that other one? You know, like how they have the if the creative player is good, then the creative cutman has to be on point too, because also their jackets gotta have the logos and have the name done up.
Yeah, yeah. All of
yeah,
that remind me of WWE. About how
Yeah,
you could create an arena, you can upload your logos, face
that's what,
scans, all that stuff.
and I want to create my own belt too. Like let's say if because you know a lot of those belts that are licensed in the game, they're gonna have a historical record thing database on there. Like when you create your own belt, you're starting to build your prestige and your historical records, how long you've had and how many defenses you've done, and then when
oh
it breaks it
yeah,
down like that, like in the WWE games. and that's something I want. I want to treat a boxing game like I treat a wrestling game, to have a freaking full blown federation and
I
have
mean,
tournaments, have bets at my crib.
yeah, it's the same thing as people that be running those boxing leagues on YouTube. That'll make a killer for people like them.
Exactly, but
It's
the
like
crazy,
being in the same arena, but like you could tell the difference with the logos and the promotions and all that.
yeah, and guys like a guy that's really popping on like the WWE creation suite is a guy named Dre 41. I don't know if y'all ever heard of him. That
Yeah,
he's doing what's called the wrestling code, I think, from Virtual Base.
hmm
I think that's the name of the title. And I remember when he spoke to my younger brother on Virtual Suplex, he was interested in grabbing a few of our created characters to be in the game. But the thing
Yeah,
is, I didn't put out anybody unless I have, you know, I get a little dough from my guys.
yeah,
yeah. WWE
yeah,
games.
Somebody take
That's my first love right there.
like 20 or 30 years ago, and then run
yeah,
off with something I made.
yeah,
They
Because I
make
got some dope
millions.
characters from every community. I cater to everybody. Doesn't matter who. I cater to everyone. I got something for
yeah,
everyone.
yeah. You always was like that. Yeah, like J Bells, he was saying in the group about it should be as deep as Fire Pro Wrestling.
Yes,
And
Fire Pro shit, dude. But what's
yeah,
crazy about the Pro Wrestling series, you could have a full blown battle royal with boxers, professional wrestlers, MMA fighters, kickboxers, everybody. Imagine putting everybody in a battle royal in the octagon.
yeah, because that's how people, if they catch give us a deep creation mode, it'll draw in them casuals. It's different modes that'll draw casuals in, and
Exactly.
that's my thing. Because a lot of people keep thinking I'm super hardcore realism, everything, but I know it's certain things that will attract casual fans.
Yeah, it's a way to mix in realism and still bring in fans all at once. It ain't like you got to pick one or the other.
Exactly.
Exactly.
You can have you have a realistic game, and if the modes and stuff are fun enough for people to like tune into it, they get used to the realism.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They'll grow on them. They get
And,
tired of losing
Exactly.
eventually, and it'll grow on, or they'll quit
oh
playing the
But
man.
game.
that's how NBA 2K was. When NBA 2K and NBA Live was going against each other, NBA Live people hated NBA 2K because they were going for that realism. Then people started like gravitating to NBA 2K. Then eventually Live fell off. You had them cult members that they were still there, but NBA 2K they caught people with presentation and realism.
Hey, well, I tell you, I still play both of them. I'm just
You
trying to
still
bring
play
my.
the old lives?
Yeah. Hell, I played the last one they still made. I'm still trying to debate: do I want to buy on the WWE game on damn PS5 or the PC? And I had it
Oh
when I had the Xbox, but
yeah. That the WWE 2K22 game is pretty damn good. I filled up 100 slots in a month. Then I actually had to do 100 more slots on my brother's profile, then do 100 more slots on my other brother's profile.
Wow.
that's my first love right there. I could play that game in my sleep.
Yeah, WWE SmackDown. That was my first game. I forget the name of. It was one of the early ones. I started playing that and I was hooked.
I'll
But
say like my first ever wrestling game I've ever played was on Pro Wrestling for Nintendo with Starman, with the big old
oh
star.
yeah,
Then,
yeah.
then WrestleMania came out on Nintendo with Hulk Hogan ripping his shirt on the cover. I played that joint. Then I played WrestleMania Challenge with Rick Rude and all them in it. And then Royal Rumble, um, the first ever W video game for Nintendo, which actually featured submissions for the first time. That was the first ever wrestling game to ever feature submissions. Then the first ever game to actually feature suicide dives was WCW vs. the World for PlayStation, which is the first ever Aki engine based wrestling game. And then they ended up coming out with World Tour. Then they came out with Virtual Pro Wrestling, Virtual Pro Wrestling 64. They came out with Revenge. Then came out with WrestleMania 2000, Virtual Pro Wrestling 2, and then No Mercy. And then after No Mercy, they made Def Jam Vendetta and Fight for NY, which that engine was supposed to be for WCW Mayhem 2 and WCW and NWO Live. Those two games got canceled, and they used it for Def Jam.
That's how I know
Yeah.
I'm young. That's exactly
So
how I know
what-
I'm young.
Huh?
I played the one. My favorite first one was the one that had the Rock on it. It was like SmackDown, shut your
Oh.
mouth or some shit like that.
That was the fourth one, the one where you could fight in the subway and all that.
Yeah, that's the first one I played.
Yeah, the third one was Just Bring It. That was
I played that one too. I played from that one all the way until now.
Yeah.
All my cousins were way older than me, so when they got new game systems and new games, they just passed them on down to me. So I ended up playing the retro games anyway.
And also,
this is some.
I played
you go ahead.
King of Coliseum 2, which is a Japanese wrestling game for PlayStation 2. It was pretty badass. It was like the 3 version of Fire Pro Wrestling.
Yeah. What do you think? Because I heard they having problems with clinching. And my thing is, how is it hard for them to do clinching? Because EA has MMA game, they clinch.
Yeah.
You know, they do the clinching. So I'm wondering how is, Steel City having a hard problem with clinching?
Might be different engine. I don't know. They might have the basics in there, but I think they trying to do something that probably haven't been done and probably ain't figured it out, or they might be using a totally different engine than EA. I don't know. I'm not a computer wizard, so I really wouldn't know.
Yeah. And I think that's another reason why they're trying to hire more people, because they get more expertise about certain things that they can add into the dev system that they got set up.
Yeah, I just think they need to put a simple clinch in there until they figure out how to implement the type of clinch system that they want.
Yeah, that's what
they give them something to use in the meantime. I think they should be ready to probably like the 1st of January
and everything. What'd you say?
Early access will be ready.
I think we might get early access at the end of this week, Friday.
Hey, I said that, but I don't want to get my hopes up and be disappointed.
Yeah,
man. I tried to play Fight Night the other day after playing that beta. I almost broke my damn controller.
Yeah, or we might get it before New Year's. That's what I'm thinking.
Shit, I hope so. I get a bonus next week too. That'll be right on damn time. Right on time.
That'll be nice, because that'll be my birthday gift. And that's crazy. I'm gonna buy the game twice. I'm like, yo, I'm investing in this game twice, because I'm gonna buy for the PC so I could break it down and have more content, and then I'm gonna buy for the PlayStation 5 that I get.
Yeah, I'm gonna end up buying it on the console, because that's probably what I'm gonna end up playing it on anyway, because a lot of the people that I'm cool with, they don't have PCs. Unless it's gonna be cross-platform, I'm buying it twice. I'm gonna have to.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm getting early access so I can get a like lead up on learning the game more.
Yeah.
Once I learn it, it's over. I'll put it like that. I might not be the very best in the world, but hell, I will be highly ranked in that shit for sure.
Yeah, but the boxing aspects in the game, I like it a lot.
I ain't gonna lie, that shit was fucking me over, because I just started watching boxing when the pandemic hit for real. Like, I'm like the average black kid where you didn't see a boxing fight unless Floyd was fighting on pay-per-view or some shit like that.
Yeah.
Then the pandemic hit. I had nothing to do. Basketball was canceled. I ran across it now. Tank Davis fight, and Spence popped up, and all the classes started popping up. I probably watched maybe 400 to 500 fights in the last 2.5, 3 years. It was to the point where people didn't even want to hang out with me no more, because all I wanted to do was watch boxing. And once I get hooked on it, it's like, okay, I gotta learn everything about it. I got to. How can I talk about it if I don't know shit?
Yeah.
And I listen to people that have been watching it longer than I have.
Yeah, Pat, isn't that what we used to say? We said a boxing game can make a casual fan into a hardcore fan if they do it right. And there was a lot of people on that forum. They was doing their research.
It did it for me.
Yeah, a
Yeah.
lot, a lot of people know that once you get the casuals going, they'll get drawn into the game and drawn into the
Yeah.
sport as well.
Yeah.
Because
I'm trying to tell.
boxing,
I don't. My bad. You go.
boxing doesn't revolve around one person. You know what I'm saying? It revolves around who's gonna be the next guy. Because I remember when guys like De La Hoya and Sugar Shane was on top. I wasn't too impressed with Sugar Shane that much back when I was in high school. Because yeah, I remember I'm like, this is like early 2000 when I saw the De La Hoya versus Sugar Shane. I was like, I wasn't really too impressed with Sugar Shane and Mosley. And I watched Mayweather. I'm like, this is gonna be the next guy coming up. I tell people, and I remember when Mayweather took on Gotti at the pay per view. No, I think it was on Showtime or HBO, one of those programs, right, where he fought Gotti. I remember everybody betted for Gotti. I was the only one that betted for Mayweather, and I won the bet. Took all the damn money off the table.
Smart man.
Yeah.
Oh, you
There-
know
I
that?
got a lot of stories with boxers that I met and stuff like, and it's crazy. I seen Floyd when Floyd wasn't like Floyd, Money Mayweather. Because in the amateurs, I see these guys like Shane Mosley and all that. Because when I went to Yale, I said, Shane, you remember me from the amateurs? You fought one of the guys from my gym. He's like, yeah. And I was like, wow. I was like, these guys that I was looking at, and I ain't never think they was gonna be like big like that. I just overlooked them.
You never
Mount
know
Brewster, I remember
sometimes.
Mount
Well,
Brewster. I thought I was gonna fight him, but he got eliminated, and I got eliminated when we was fighting in the nationals. But I was like, Dad, this guy. And Hasim Rahman, I fought one of his guys. I knocked him out. And I was looking at Hasim Rahman like, yeah, looking at him like, yeah, man, you can fight. I was like, wow, that
That's
was
great. I
crazy.
really wish I picked up on boxing as a kid. I'll probably be a boxer now. I'm just not going to. I'm not jumping into it at 24. Damn, it finna be 25. That's over. I'd rather talk about it and not get punched in the fucking head.
Yeah.
yeah, I wanted to interject on that one, Poe, because I remember one time, I was like, you know what? There was that boxing trainer that was training people in Boca, right? Named Anthony Ham, and he my at the time my brother was training with him, right? And he was telling me, oh, he's from New Jersey, he's from Newark, and he was telling me, oh, I trained Mary Mercer and all them people, right? I said, hey, since you were in New Jersey and stuff, did you know a boxer by the name of Demetrius Egerton? He's like, which Demetrius you talking about? The lightweight Demetrius or the heavyweight Demetrius with the dreads? I said, the heavyweight with the dreads. You know, Anthony Ham said to me, that motherfucker fight. Just like that.
Yeah, because I used to spar all them heavyweights, all them people. Like the famous video of the guy getting knocked out, Maurice Harris. I used to spar him. Maurice Harris was a good boxer, but he was one of them people that they threw in there like we gonna make money off him, and that was stupid. I was like, Dad, I be seeing him downtown. I was like, Dad, man, wasted career. Maurice Harris was the truth. He used to be sparring Ray Mercer, this guy, that guy. I remember him and Shannon Briggs was about to fight in the parking lot. Me and Shannon was talking because man was walking, talking, and Shannon said, "Yo, this Joker think that this is his gym, this is my gym," and he was beefing with Maurice and Ray Mercer. I said, man, y'all crazy, man. Y'all all training in the same gym. He said, "This is my gym. I named this gym." So him and Maurice and Shannon in the parking lot, they like going back and forth. I said, man, it's crazy, man. It's crazy for y'all to be doing that, man. Y'all wasting your time. Y'all get hurt, y'all lose money.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I can't wait. I can't wait for this game to come out, man. That's another
me
thing.
too.
I literally just thought about. I looked at that creative character video from like a year or two back. They own us something with that
Yeah,
one. They got like all the different designs you can put in the shorts, the different materials and all that. I'm gonna be a creative fighter monster on there. And I can't wait for all
yeah,
these fight night dummies to get on there and make all their fighters max height, max reach, and think the same shit gonna work. It's
yeah.
not. It's not.
I
I'm
think
going.
they really taking a lot of ideas and feedback from fans, and no matter like if you create a character, no matter what, that boxing element is still gonna come into play.
Exactly.
A lot of people gonna
It,
try to go. I'm telling you, a lot of people gonna pick up their game and try to play it like Fight Night. I seen them do it in the beta.
yeah,
You gotta
they've
play it
been
like it's a
doing it.
whole different game. You gotta play it like its own separate thing.
And I was knocking motherfuckers out when they were doing all that crazy shit.
Oh no,
Yeah,
I was up and down, man. Like I started off, I won like my first 18 out of 20 the first day. Then I went like half and half the second day. And man, I lost like 10, 11 fights in a row on the third day. Then I just won like 15 in a row to end the day. I'm like, man, what the fuck is going on?
and when you lose, it's not like you be like, oh man, like you feel defeated. You like, yo, this boxing.
Yeah.
And
I was still
I
learning the
got something
game
to
too,
say to
though.
my
It was like certain things I ain't understand. Like certain things I was still
yeah,
trying to like figure out. Plus, it's a beta.
yeah,
Like I'm not gonna figure out whether I'm good or bad at the game until they finally
yeah,
put out like a final product, and this is what it is, and they not changing it anymore. Cause my main problem was I'm gonna say some stupid shit I did. I'm thinking my stamina draining, so I'm just holding my punches. One fight I just looked up and realized, I said, "Oh shit, that's my damage part."
What'd
So
you say?
the whole time I'm fighting with great stamina. The whole time thinking that my stamina is low, and the whole time that was my damage that was on like 70 or 60. What the hell going on,
Wow.
bro? And once I
Yeah.
switched off and I started counting my punches. I started throwing like maybe 45 to 55 punches around and don't go over that at all. And by the time I get to like the 7th or 8th round, my stamina is still at like 75, 80. So I'm not tired. And most people that I'm fighting, they burned all their stamina trying to chase me and punch at me and boom, knock them out because they tired.
Yeah, that was it's a lot of things gonna come into play once they like put out the damage. That right there gonna make people start thinking about stuff. And the stun, because the stun to me, I like the stun when they showed it earlier. Like when you get stunned, what they show
I think that
Nigel
was the
Ben's
monster
son.
trailer.
Remember Nigel Ben's son? When they showed him being stunned, it was like he was staggering like this, but the staggering now it looks like kind of different. It don't look the same.
Yeah, I just felt like they were moving too fast. Like you wouldn't be able to evade me that quick if I hurt you that bad. I feel like then they get up game stupid. We need an alternate option or something like that. I lost a
Yeah,
lot of fights because I couldn't do the
yeah.
little mini game.
Just to the get up game, just to the get up game. And Aimbot said they're working on it.
Yeah,
That's
shit.
what
I
I
hope
like
so.
about
Yeah,
this team.
yeah, I
He
like
said
that
he's
though because
doing it.
I can't do it. I swear I can't do it. Not at all.
Yeah. My thing, I be trying to get away from that get up game. I said, please don't knock me out. Please don't knock me out. Boom, get knocked down.
Hey, that's what I need the clutch for.
Yeah,
I
Yeah.
be I,
it's just a knockdown. Come on, man. I lose off a knockdown. And I was winning the whole fight. I was beating my man down. Then
that
me
happened to
being
me
stupid,
in the 8th
I
round.
wasn't paying attention to my stamina. I'm beating him down, but I wasn't paying attention to my stamina. And this joker, boom, hit me. And I dropped. I said, oh, man, let me get back up. Nah, that
Ain't
wasn't
gonna lie,
happening.
you'll know that you're real good at the game once you finally master Rocky Marciano and Nigel Benn. Those are the two
Yeah.
people that I struggled with the most when they first started. And by the end, I mastered.
But do Nigel Benn really has like a stick out style to you?
Mhm.
He don't fight like yourself because Nigel Benn, like, he has like that Tyson
Yeah,
mannerism to
that's
me.
what was missing. I noticed that about Nigel Benn. I was like, where the fuck is his stats at? Because like I
Yeah,
was like,
that wide stance and these, these crazy. That's Nigel Benn. And I like Deontay Wilder, but he's not throwing his punches like he really throw them.
especially we need those hood hooks he be throwing too.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's what
I
I'm
would say I
talking.
blame Wilder on that one because shit, Wilder did his own mocaps.
Yeah,
So he kind of
true,
did that
but
to it. So he don't
still,
want himself to look all crazy, I guess. But I
yeah, but
need
still,
that though. I need that Euro step motherfucking all that in
Yeah,
yeah,
there.
yeah,
All that. I need that one.
all that.
They did Jessica McCaskill so wrong. That got to be a placeholder.
I
How the
didn't,
hell
I
she was
didn't
the
play her.
Man, I played with her and I won, but she was like a 73. An undisputed champion, like in the 70s. The lowest rated out of the three.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's
So they were saying one of the female boxers, she has good footwork. Who's that they was talking about?
I feel like McCaskill had good footwork, but Chantel Cameron had good footwork, and her right straight was something serious. I got a video that I still ain't posted yet. I got a one punch KO on Katie Taylor with Chantel Cameron with a liver shot.
Wow.
Like Katie Taylor laid out on the ground, like holding her liver, can't move.
God.
That's something I want to talk about. The knockdowns. They seem repetitive to you?
Kind of, but I got a lot of weird ass knockdowns. Like I had one where Roy Jones ended up on top of his head.
Oh, really? I ain't
Well, hold on. Let me go to my background. I think I took a picture of this. I think I can add it to my background thing on here. Video editing, change background.
How do you think of the hooks? Hooks look.
I like Nigel Ben's hooks, but some of their hooks look funny and shit.
Yeah, they don't look like what the person would throw, or the basic hook is not, to me, is what
I would say it ain't horrible, but it could be tweaked though.
Yeah, but I'm gonna stay on them. Like a lot of y'all gonna be like, I don't really want to say too much because I don't want to get mad. I'm a joker, like, no, that's not right. Do this, do that.
If I got something to say, if I got something to say, I'm gonna say it because it ain't like I'm coming from a place of hate. If anything, I'm coming from a place of love because I want the game to be great. It ain't like
exactly like that.
It ain't let me do the virtual background thing.
What you think about those, Pat?
I think they still need a little bit of work, and a lot of the punches still need a lot of work too. Because the thing is, with the beta online, everything kind of like moves like in a lag, and then it goes in a fast motion, but you can't really see the animation properly like you're supposed to. If they were like to let us download like a demo where we play offline, I could be able to give a better assessment due to the fact that I'm able to see the game a lot better.
That's what I was talking about. I can't really describe how good they are really until I play it offline. Cause like, whether part of it is like due to lag and part of it is just like the animation. I don't know.
Yeah, but I think that's because they're new to what they're doing in the servers. I don't even know who's doing these servers.
Yeah,
I don't know either. Hopefully, since they got this publisher, they probably can get some better ones. But they probably had that publisher for a while though. Too, I can't even post it. It won't even let me show it. I'm gonna post it in the group chat.
Yeah. So unique signature moves and punches.
Yes, that's been missing, dude. That's been missing since Fight Night Round 3.
Yeah, that stands out a lot in a sports game.
Yes.
The uniqueness and signature moves. Like I say, because the owner Ash, I don't know if he played NBA 2K, but he liked to use NBA 2K as a reference. So when he said that, I'm like, hold up, this joker must be watching my posts and paying attention to what I be saying.
I feel like they see everything.
Yeah. He said he want Undisputed, well, ESB at the time, ESBC to be like the NBA 2K of boxing. And that's huge. If you going next, if you talking about you want it to be like 2K, so you're gonna really get that fan base that's gonna nitpick as boxing fans.
I mean, if you say that, you got to be expecting it. They got the chance to be the 2K of boxing games, especially considering there isn't another boxing game.
Exactly.
So, like, this is your chance to shut down any possible competition that could come along at this given time.
Exactly.
And if you're an EA fan, you should be rooting for this shit because if they put out a great boxing game, they got to step their game up with the UFC games. And if they do decide to come out with another fight night, they already know that they can't just come out with some bullshit and think we're gonna buy it.
But when you mentioned that just now, I'm gonna tell you like this: we gave them a full blown wish list document with everything
Yeah.
right before Fight Night Champions even came out. This was like around the time when Fight Night Round 4 released, right?
Mhm.
And
No, we gave it. It was a little. We started Fight Night 3,
but
round 3.
I remember I came around during like the time when Fight Night Round 4 was starting to be developed.
Okay, yeah, you did.
That was the time that I came out, and the thing was I watched Post stuff and like he's got some good stuff, but I was like, let me throw my creation stuff on top of what he got going on
Yeah,
and see if that would be more presentable because, bro, if Fight Night Champions would have taken off of my customization list, people would still be playing Fight Night Champions to this day, but they didn't. It's like they treated our wish list like 2% milk.
yeah. That's all they took 2% out of it. Like them Tennessees, you seeing it? That's our stuff. The little bit of Tennessees they put in there, but they're like to me, they're placeholders because they don't really do what we wanted them to do.
Man, ain't gonna lie. Like I don't know. I don't know. People kill me with that with Fight Night Champion. Like, well, it'll never be better than Fight Night Champion. You know how many people still play Fight Night Champion? 3,000 people on a good day. That's how many people play Fight Night Champion. We had 17,000 people play the beta alone. Not even counting
Yeah,
the people that don't have PCs. Like, is it having people play the game is not going to be a problem. Whether people enjoy the game and what they say about your game is going to be the thing.
yeah. My thing is, what PC game did EA have with a boxing game? None. So you can't really say anything because this PC game, as far as with boxing, is limited anyway. So
Right.
when that means when you get them consoles, it's gonna really skyrocket.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's gonna
it
be a
did.
monster when those come out.
And main thing with EA, they wasted all the resources on fucking Andre Bishop and Isaac Frost.
Yeah, the
The
story
guy
mode.
that
I
they,
be telling people, and they think I'm just being like, nah,
Hey,
man,
I
you
heard
just
that before though.
flipping.
yeah, because
Yeah,
the thing, you gotta think of it from a business perspective. When you put all your fucking energy on a story mode based on these two characters that are fictional as fuck, and then you make fictional characters along the way, and all this other crap, it takes away from the budget. It takes away from the
yeah,
budget for
yeah.
them to
It took a large chunk.
put more into the game, and that's where they fucked up at. They should have never.
Yup.
They should have never created Andre Bishop, Isaac Frost story ever. They should have done a game dedicated for that bullshit,
Yeah.
like a Ready to Rumble type bullshit, but never for like where we actually have real boxers. You know?
Yeah. Because I heard from one of the developers that was like they was playing with that story mode. So in the next game, because they was ready to make another Fight Night Champion too. So that thing was they was gonna use the story mode, but you was able to create characters to be in the story.
That what they should have did from the beginning.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Because if you trying it out as a story like with this fake actor, fans not going. It didn't pull no. It pulled casual fans in a little bit.
Ooh, just gave me an idea, and I don't even know if they're gonna do it. But like, if y'all play wrestling games, y'all probably gonna remember what I'm talking about. I remember like NBA 2K16 when they first started introducing the press conferences after the basketball games, and kind of like WWE SmackDown versus Raw 2007, where like the storyline never ended. Like the storyline like adapted to like what your fighters was doing based on your decisions and stuff. I really feel like that'll help career mode like crazy. Like you get to do
Yeah,
interviews, press conferences, the answers you give kind of determine which way your career goes, and it's like a never ending cycle.
Oh man, I like that right there. Not only that, mentioned that Ed, um, when you're able to create your own story with your own dialogue and with your own words for the characters, each character in the game, you could write your own text and whatnot. Man, I had some classic shit one of my created characters when we did the freaking universe mode. Bro, this shit was so epic, bro. Especially I got these characters called the Just New Swedes. They're freaking phenomenal. I'm gonna put them up one of these days, man, so y'all can check them out.
I'm for around by that
Yeah.
WWE game just so I can have me something to play until Undisputed come out. I might buy it
Yeah.
next week.
Yeah, so I'm gonna talk about my day 7 that I put up there. Reach and height.
Yes. Oh, when you're speaking about
How is
um,
like
no, there's a modern day boxer in South Korea that's got a 65.5-inch reach at heavyweight, 2 inches shorter than Rocky Marciano's reach.
what?
Yes, he broke the record for the shortest reach in heavyweight history.
That's yo.
I'm dead,
Wow.
I'm dead ass. I got the name on the doc that I'm working on. I'm
Yeah.
upset his box rank. He's got a total of 4 fights. He's won 2. He's lost 2.
Duh. Yeah,
Yeah,
those short arms.
he's
Yeah.
5'5.5". He's like a half-inch taller than Dwight Muhammad Kawi, but with
I was just about to say that. And Kwawi had some long arms. He was
yeah, for his height. But this guy in particular, this South Korean boxer, he's very chubby set and he has very short arms.
It sounds like he need to lose weight and fight in a different division.
If he's chubby, he might not be able to.
Yeah, he said fuck a dad. I'm just gonna stay up here with the big guys.
Yeah.
And I thought me and Tyson had pterodactyl arms. Daggone.
Rocky Marciano has 67-inch reach. He has featherweight reach. This guy has freaking bantamweight reach.
Hey, that made me feel even better about using Rocky Marciano in the beta, and I was closing the distance on people using Wilder.
Yeah. But you know what I had to do with Rocky Marciano? I had to take my emotions away from how I felt about Rocky Marciano. Because to me, he wouldn't be able to compete with today's heavyweights. Because Rocky Marciano in today's thing, he'd have been a light heavyweight. Rocky Marciano, and Roy Jones would have been able to compete with each other. But with Deontay Wilder and stuff, to me, he should have got slept. The only thing that negates Wilder is Wilder doesn't have as much experience as you would say a Rocky Marciano, and he would tear his body up. I like body punches mean something. They really mean something.
Hey, lie, that's my forte right there. You don't block the body, you going to sleep, or you're gonna be tired as hell when you beat me. One of the two.
Yeah,
exactly. You don't have to be good at that get up gang. I'm gonna hit you in your body, and eventually you're going down.
Yeah.
I wonder with the do they have a rope game like you lean on the ropes? I think that's kind of scary to them because it seemed like the boxer would glitch if they lay on the ropes or something.
I think I seen it in a video with Fury and Wilder, but he wasn't really on the ropes. They should be able to do it. Shit, I did it on Fight Night Round 3 the other night. That's why I just leaned on the ropes the whole fight. Bing, bing, make you
Fight Night did have that. I think Knockout Kings. That's another game that has stuff like that.
Man, I might be a little slow, but I tried playing Knockout Kings like a month ago. Man, I couldn't understand the damn controls to save my life. I couldn't block for shit.
It depends on which one you play. Like the what was the earlier ones when Butterbean? Because yeah, Butterbean he'll sleep you if you don't pay attention.
Yeah, he would. But then again, Butterbean's 400 pounds. You know.
Yeah.
And 200 when it's 200 plus and up, throwing punches at you, one punch can end the fight. You know what I'm saying? Because that's the wood division, and you were in heavyweights too, and you know that because anybody could just try to win a fight the entire time. It only takes that one punch to change the whole fucking fight at heavyweight.
Yeah.
Hey, to be honest, I really feel like it. Like if I was debating, the one complaint I would probably have. They should have scratched Naz Ben and gave us Caleb Plant and add a third fighter, I don't know, Canelo Carl Fright, something like that. Something that would have cut down mirror matches, bro. A lot of the fights I lost with mirror matches. I hate mirror matches. I hate them. Because my whole point is getting the fighter is figuring out what holes that you have that I can exploit. Not have the same person that you got and we both got the same fucking problem. I hate that.
Yeah, that should be a setting that no mirror matches when you playing the game.
Yeah, and if you can't find me somebody that got a different character, shit, just goddamn tell me to try again.
Yeah,
Exactly.
I think that should be a thing because people love doing it. Because sometimes I don't know if you can back out in this game. Like they see what you got and they try to back out and change their character to mirror yours. But like, well, I'm gonna play this my character against his Roy Jones or whatever.
I don't know. That said something about you not being able to see who your opponent has until the fight actually get ready to start.
And the way
which is going to be a positive and a negative.
Yeah,
but I don't,
yeah.
Like I don't want to I don't want to quit out, and that shit kind of is a loss against me because I ain't want to fight a mirror match.
Yeah. So let me see what of them I got. Day 8, crouching or hunching over stances. Rocky Marciano should have a slight slant, like it's a certain stance that the older fighters have, and some of the modern fighters have, or they have that crouching. Boxers don't really crouch in this game. Like Nigel Benn, he has a crouching stance when he coming towards you. Yeah, what y'all think?
Yeah, they got a straight line board in their back.
Yeah, they definitely need to tighten up on all that.
Yeah.
I might be tripping, and I don't know, I'm gonna keep saying this. I've been saying it for the last 6 to 8 months. I feel like this game is always further along than the shit that they let us see and play. I don't.
Oh yeah, definitely.
I feel like that. Maybe I'm tripping, but I really feel like that. I feel like they just be leading us along just to see what we're gonna say, to see if they already fixed the stuff that we complaining about, or if they missed something that we complained about that they ain't fixed in the newer version of the game that we haven't played yet. And I was kind of hurt that Fanatico did the video with the little 9 tips and stuff like that we got to the game. That arena that he was in using Roy Jones and Nigel Benn wasn't even in there.
Oh yeah, that's why I keep telling people they're not gonna give us everything. And this another thing I was saying, because everybody saying they should have Madison Square Garden, they should have this.
You gotta pay
for that.
Yeah, you gotta pay for that.
Pay these people.
Or here's a better solution. Why don't they just let us make it?
Yeah. Yeah.
Give us template arenas. Like that's the whole thing. That I always wonder about that too, right? If we got different promoters and shit in career mode, shouldn't it be like the real thing in real life where like you could fight in the same arena as everybody else, but when you fight under this promotional banner, the presentation and the ring and all that stuff is going to look this certain way. Like when Showtime is in the garden, the ring's black, got white ropes, but when Top Ranking there's a blue mat with the red, white, and blue ropes. And like everything looked different. And what happened to DAZN? Was that just for like the Bivol and Canelo gameplay, or they actually in the game?
No, DAZN's still around. They still have DAZN.
Yeah, they have
somebody else, man. They ain't signed to DAZN. I don't rap with them like that.
Because I watch fights on DAZN a lot, so yeah.
Yeah.
I think for the price that they be trying to give me.
Yeah, I wonder if they're gonna have like a management promoter type mode. Man, they have that, boy. Dad, I think it's gonna be crazy. A management mode, and that's what a lot of people been asking for years.
Kind of like GM mode from the WWE games, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I need Derrick James in this game. I need a trainer in this game that I might actually want to sign with. I'm probably gonna end up going with Roger Mayweather or something as my trainer.
But you could create them.
That too. I ain't that creative. I always used to go to little community tabs and download other people's stuff. I create my own fighter. I can't find like my own gear and stuff. I have to go download that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what
I wonder if they're gonna have senior Floyd as a boxer and a trainer.
Oh no, I gotta look at the video. Yeah, they only did one video listing a couple of trainers, referees, and promoters and stuff.
Like they got Buddy McGirt. They gotta have Buddy McGirt as a fighter.
Yes, Buddy McGirt as a boxer, because when he fought Sweet Pea those first 2 times, he beat Sweet Pea the second fight. Sweet Pea taught him a lesson.
Yeah,
that's just my opinion. But one thing about Buddy McGirt as a trainer, if you get hit with 2 punches, he's like, "Man, I love you, man. I gotta stop the fight." Wait.
Oh no, your ass will be fine. You'll be fine. You better have some positives and negatives on their traits or whatnot. 'Cause I know they're gonna have to have some traits.
Yeah.
Yeah, gotta.
It got to be some type of incentive besides the name that make me want to choose this
Oh,
trainer over the other one.
and Jonathan Banks, if they had Jonathan Banks as a trainer, he'll set you up for failure. He'll be like, take 10 punches to the face and throw 1-2. Just like,
I ain't
He
saying
wants to be in the game, Jonathan Banks.
yeah, I
I
wouldn't have
want
a trainer because he'll set me up for failure all the time.
I want Andre and Benavidez in this game. Especially Benavidez. His fight style screams video game.
Yeah, David Benavidez is
Yeah.
the super middleweight, and now Demetrius Andrade he moved up to super middleweight because he's chasing Canelo. But in my opinion, if he wants to be called Andre, he needs to drop the D and the E from his last name and replace it with a Y. You know what I'm saying? He needs to because there's a boxer named Liberato Andrade who was the guy who was supposed to be the first Mexican super middleweight champion. He got robbed against Duchan Bute that first fight, and they had a long ass 7 count at the end of the 12th.
It might be
Yeah,
crazy, but I don't be liking going to look back at all the old fighter announcement videos because it ain't on the website. But did they ever get Arthur Beterbiev in the game?
yeah,
I know that. I said, did they ever get Arthur Beterbiev in the game? I know they got Joe Smith and
I
Bivol,
thought
but
they did have him.
I
I
think so.
forget.
I gotta watch all the old fighters fighter announcement videos.
Yeah, because 200 fighters, that's a lot to try to remember.
yeah,
Over
because
200.
Man, I can't wait till I step on Gabe Rosado in career mode. I forgot he was in the game too.
Oh,
yeah, he
yeah.
was mentioned in the game. Gabriel Rosado.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. About
He
my
just
man, the tallest welterweight that we
Um,
got in the game, Fandora.
no, that's
man,
a middleweight. He's like
Yeah,
middleweight.
middleweight. Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah,
154.
6'7".
I can't wait to see how they do this shit. I can't wait. And one thing I'm going to say right now,
Gotta tell us.
if I gotta fight Fondora tall ass, I should be able to be that tall in my damn career mode as well. I
But
don't give a damn.
Exactly.
That ain't fair.
Exactly.
Don't let him be 6'6", 6'7". I gotta stop at fucking 6'2". No.
nah,
Yeah.
I don't mind.
I don't like that.
The actual height doesn't matter to me. I just want to sleep them. I
Yeah.
don't about
So,
height
That's gonna be a funny ass ragdoll animation.
because
Put
what
his
yeah.
ass on the inside with an uppercut and just
Aaron Pryor Jr. He's 6'4" with an 84-inch reach at middleweight. He has longer
What the?
weight history.
man, I know
Wow.
one thing. They need to add replays. I be trying to hurry up and
Yeah.
record what I just did. They need to add replays.
But
Yeah,
I think beta, they're not gonna give us everything. That's what I think. Because they,
Yeah, no, I think too.
they
I
gonna
feel like
give
that's
us
probably why
a
the zone wasn't in there either. Because that's what they had the
yeah.
zone and Sky Sports.
yeah, because Sky Sports is in the UK
Yep.
and their company's based in the UK, so they're gonna rock with UK stuff mostly.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie, in career mode, I'm probably signing with Sky Sports. I know I'm American and all, but they probably gonna have the best promotion in the damn game. They're probably gonna get you all the title shots, all the big venues, everything.
If I could create my promotion, I'm making PBC or Black Prom. I want to see what Black Prom do.
Or remember when Ant said he's gonna make his own promotions in the box game called Dream Maker Promotions. When
Oh yeah.
you want a chicken sandwich with 2 biscuits.
Ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna have if they let us do it, I'm gonna have flossy promotions in the game. Watch how creative I get with it. I got people that's gonna want to do it. I got people that don't play games at all. Ask me, hey, when they get ready to come out, let me know so I can buy me a console. Let me know what console to buy. I got people that ain't played a video game in years that's waiting on this game to come out.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. And people talking junk about the game, and they say, "Oh, it ain't gonna be better than Fight Night." It's older fans that didn't play games back then that's interested in this game.
I think it's better now from a fundamental standpoint. Now, whether it actually be once it upon release, it depends on if they fix all the things that we feel like they need to fix.
Yeah.
it still
But
feels. I don't know. I feel better playing this game than I have any other boxing game for sure.
yeah.
Same.
But it seemed like Steel City, they using the right words that people want to hear. Realism,
Yeah.
sim. And people like, wow. And Rack saying, nah, it's subjective and stuff like that. I hate when people say realism is subjective. It's not subjective.
Not
When
at
you
all.
say that, that's you talking like a businessman when you say subjective because you don't want to mess up and not get a person what it is, or you're not trying to make another person feel secluded from what you're giving them. But
You might be one
realism
of the
is realism.
situations where he don't want somebody to feel like, okay, I don't really want to play Sim, so I ain't gonna buy the game. But
Yeah.
in reality, all it's telling you, all it's really telling you is this game is realistic.
Yeah.
So you
And
get
and to
that
me,
excites me. I'm tired of playing arcade boxing games. I hate it.
yeah.
I've had enough of it already. I don't need a brand new boxing game to be arcade. I got enough of those already.
Exactly.
Hey, I wouldn't be mad if Fight Night came out with another. EA came out with another Fight Night as long as it's good.
If EA,
They'll probably have top rank on there and all types of shit on there.
I'll say it like this: if EA comes out with another fight night, they gotta do what they were supposed to do in the last fight night, putting our shit in there, and the game will make a difference. Fuck the Andre
Yeah.
and the Isaac Frost and the
Yeah. That's why I'm running this game so hard because I know for a fact they come out with a good game. Either they gonna be like, fuck it, I ain't got time for this shit. Or they're gonna be like, all right, y'all got this game. Now watch this. They'll come out with something
Yeah.
that's either better or neck and neck, where people actually have to either choose. Well, I'm not choosing shit at all. If both games are good, I'm playing both games. It ain't gonna matter.
Oh yeah, definitely.
I'm playing both. It's not an either or for me.
Now it has to be good.
Yeah. I ain't playing garbage.
But I know EA is watching. They paying attention to the whole process. And from my knowledge, they tried to buy this game twice. They tried to buy the company
I heard.
twice.
Yeah, they were probably gonna scrap it. They were probably gonna buy the damn scrap it.
Like that's how EA do. They buy some good companies and scrap. I'm like, oh man, you really gonna do that?
They were gonna
Like, I
probably
was
buy
telling
it
my
and
son
scrap it so
about
they
when
can
they
focus
bought
on you.
Mercenaries. This game called Mercenaries. My son still remember it. He said, "Yeah, I remember that game, Mercenaries." And I say, I can see how I could have evolved. Nah, EA scrapped it. It scrapped some good
What they gonna do?
games.
They're gonna scrap it and take the little devs that SCI got and put them towards UFC 5
Yeah,
and get
that's what they
the
do.
same. And they're probably gonna try to steal it, whatever engine they use it for Undisputed and use it for the UFC game. I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be
Yeah.
surprised, not at all. Like they ain't learned their lesson. 2K monopolized y'all, so y'all think y'all gonna monopolize somebody else.
I'll say like
Yeah,
this: talk about the UFC game from EA. None of those UFC games are not that good compared to the UFC Undisputed series that was made by THQ and Ukes.
Yeah,
yeah.
Undisputed 2010 was my favorite one.
Yeah,
And the one that had Forrest Griffin on that motherfucker was good.
yes, Forrest Griffin. They had Sokuju. They had
No, my favorite one. They were way better than all these UFC games for sure. To me,
But the best one overall, the best MMA game of all time, in my opinion, who they had everybody stop spot on, was on Pride FC
yeah, I remember playing that.
for PS2.
Yeah.
Everybody
Yeah.
spot on. The only thing I didn't like that everybody was southpaw. If you pay, everybody was
Hey, that's another thing I thought about. If EA gonna come out with another boxing game, it's still some marquee fighters out there that they can get, but like SCI got most of them.
But the thing is contracts.
Yeah.
If they got exclusive contracts or they got like I know with Jamel Herring, he got so he could be in any game he want to. Like if EA come out, he could be in Steel City and EA. And
The
the
only thing
same with the Shields.
I would say the only thing I like about that is that even if EA come out with another game and they try to sign these fighters, they can't sign them exclusively because they already got a contract somewhere else.
Yeah, because EA they good for locking boxes in.
Yeah. You ain't gonna force me to play a game because whatever fighter we don't get, I will create.
Yeah, exactly.
Don't matter. And I'm gonna create them to exactly to the T.
exactly.
But they could probably get all those PBC fighters though. I mean, That's one thing I've been saying too. We ain't really getting that many PBC fighters in this game.
And my thing is, I talk to boxers and they want to be in the game, but I wonder, is it the money aspect? And because a lot of these boxers, how they got them is they was promised DLC, and to me, DLC will get the hard to get boxers. If you can't get them, this like, well, you get if you're DLC, you get a nice chunk of money. You know, that's ongoing money.
Yeah, they should hurt my feeling. I need the Charlo twins, Spence, Tank, Benavidez.
Yeah.
There's a lot of fighters over there on the PBC.
Yeah, man. I'm like wondering why these boxers, like, you know, it's a boxing game. If they got Wilder and Fury and Canelo, I'd be like, yo, I gotta be in this game.
Exactly. We got all these great fighters. Why we can't get them? Devin Haney said no.
Yeah.
Andre Ward
Lennox
said no.
Lewis was acting shady. Because to me, I think he pro EA.
Yeah.
He really, he like really pro EA.
Was seen any justice in EA? They barely did the man any justice.
Yeah, I would have been mad with EA to begin with, that low ass rating they gave you, and you still lower to them.
Exactly.
Like,
what?
I don't know. They need to try to get boots. They can get boots in this probably. Maybe. I mean, he ain't a PBC. Because technically, he's not a PBC fighter. He signed the Showtime exclusive. So he's not.
Yeah, but a lot of these boxers, it's not the promoters they with or the promotions. A lot of them do their own, you know, talking. Because a lot of boxers that Steel City has, I talked to them and they did their own deals without their promotion. Because I remember when Clarissa Shields, she wanted to be in the game, but her promoter, he kept saying, nah, she got to get this and get that. And I'm like, come on, man, stop playing. You was in the game. I think he was in one of the Fight Night games. Clarissa Shields' promoter, David Salita. The Jewish, he was a Jewish boxer, David Salita.
Yeah, that should be.
I think he was in the knockout games. One of them.
I don't even get how you ask for so much from a company where you already know they're a starter-up company to begin with.
Yeah.
Shit, it can't do nothing but build your fan base. It's like it's a win-win.
Exactly. That's what I said. And I hate that I was a part of that company round for round, because I was getting boxes. I was getting mad boxes. Now they feel like when I go back to talk to them, they feel like I was trying to do something shady. Because there was one female boxer. She said, "No, I don't want to be in no video games at all. I don't even want to talk." I'm like, wow. And I feel bad. I'm like, yo, this joker played me. Like, you know, you had all these boxes under your in your game that you was supposed to bring up, but you didn't. Now you got all these boxes that I was talking to, and they was like ready to sign. Some of them signed contracts, and you don't have a game.
Yeah, I came around after that. I don't even remember seeing not a single video about round for round.
Oh, you ain't seen no for round? Yeah, man.
Yeah, round for round, that should look like a PlayStation 2 game.
Yeah.
L2 Clay looking.
Yeah, but that thing was, and I talked to the it wasn't actually a company. It was a people that had an idea, and they hunted out a outsource developer to make the game for them. So everything that you've seen before that, them were just placeholders basically. But the developer kept saying, because I talked to him last year, and he said they still making a game, and I'm like, come on, man, you must be making it on your own, because the other guy don't seem like he's interested. And we built a friendship.
Y'all gonna be way behind the 8 ball for sure.
Yeah, because because they're like 4 years out. If you 4 years out, it's something should have been out. That game, I think 2019.
Yeah,
so that's crazy.
I still got my feelings. I still need Spence in the game. I'm holding out faith that this game does so well that the people that were playing hardball at first gonna end up want to be in the game.
Yes.
And yesterday's price not gonna be today's price when that shit happens too.
Exactly.
And it's crazy. Round for round had Keyshawn Davis in the game before he turned pro. And I was like, yo, y'all can't have him in the game as an amateur because you cannot pay an amateur money. Companies cannot do that. But he signed up so when he turned pro, he would be in the game. And I'm like, wow, why don't Still City have Keyshawn Davis?
I wonder is some of these people still locked up in contracts around even though the game ain't came out.
I think they did have some guys, but I don't know. It's Keyshawn Davis because they had what's called too. What's the name? Little B Hop.
Yeah, I wish he was still. I wish he was in the game. I'd be beating the shit out of him. And George Cambosis took himself out the game.
Yeah, I don't wonder what's up with that.
I guess his pride got hurt.
Yeah.
He did it right after he lost too.
Yeah, that happens because the thing is with Cambosos, he just had a lucky win against Lopez, and then he fought Haney twice and got his ass beat twice.
Yeah,
I guess he thought his overall was gonna be too low. I guess since he got his ass whooped.
Yeah, I talked to Teofimo Lopez manager a lot of times. He was telling me, he's like, "Yeah, I made a manager mode game before." And we was talking and talking. He said, "Yo, if Steel City want I wasn't dealing with Steel City now. I mean then, but he said when I was around for round, he said any of the boxes y'all want from my catalog." Y'all can have. He had mad female boxers. He had Teofimo Lopez, and he had some good names on there. And I gave that same information to Steel City, and I don't know what happened. Teofimo Lopez would have been a good pickup.
I'll be sparking his ass too. I don't like it. He get on my nerve. I ain't never seen somebody so out of touch with reality when it comes to the sport of boxing.
Yeah, but like I say, with certain boxers, I like certain boxers that have some type of arrogance about them. Because when
he delusional.
Yes. Well, early in his career, he had it. When you athletic and stuff like that, you got to keep that whole persona up because that's where your money coming from. Now, when people say you got to humble yourself, humble people don't make money or they don't get seen like that. Like Holyfield for a long time, Holyfield, he was a good boxer, but he wasn't like out there like the major boxers. You like how Holyfield fall under the radar so long. Why is he wasn't big like Tyson, big like Riddick Bowe, big like all these guys.
Ooh, that's what I can't wait to see in this game.
Holyfield.
Riddick Bowe?
No, Riddick Bowe. I can't wait to use Riddick Bowe in this game.
No, I can't wait for Larry Holmes.
Yeah, Larry Holmes, the prime version.
I ain't gonna lie to you. He hurt my feelings when I went back and watched that Holmes Ali fight. So I'm gonna have to give his ass the business. Then after that, I'm gonna learn how to use him. Then I'm gonna fight with him. But at first, we gotta catch our fade first, though. You gotta give me my one.
You gonna do him like Tyson did him?
No, I'm doing worse. I'm gonna get the prime Ali and beat his ass.
That's who I'm waiting for, Ali.
I think it's gonna be a while before we get him because it's gonna take so long to accurately mocap Muhammad Ali.
Yeah.
That's one thing. That's the one that you cannot get wrong.
I think they're gonna make Ali DLC, honestly, because he's DLC worthy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I wouldn't be surprised. I was surprised they made Canelo DLC.
Yeah, I was shocked.
I was shocked about that one.
Canelo Ali has.
Yeah, but here Canelo got a huge fan base though.
Yes, he does.
They would have bought that easily.
Yeah.
Compared to Ali, not anywhere near Ali.
No, not at all.
Yeah. But
it's a handful of fighters that I thought would have been DLC for sure.
Yeah, I was shocked because some of the people that they got, they originally was talking about DLC, but they paying them off for what they call revenue, get a piece of many games they sell.
Yeah, revenue share.
Yeah.
How you gonna gain profit like that though?
That's what I'm trying to see. What are they doing?
They might not be in it for that, I guess.
But then I think they're using the investment money. And that's another thing I'm talking about. People, they're like, oh, they're getting all these investors. how the staff getting paid? So you got to pay a staff, every week or every 2 weeks. That's coming out of that money that they get in loan.
Yeah, I would say these people ain't working for free.
I know that.
Exactly. Yeah,
Yeah,
and they
I
try.
knew for a fact that he was gonna be DLC. I just felt like Muhammad Ali, Roy Jones, Canelo. I thought those three for sure were gonna be all DLC.
Yeah, I thought Roy was gonna be DLC, but they could get that off of the other versions of them.
Yes,
That's what I think they're really gonna do, except for Muhammad Ali. Muhammad Ali might be DLC for sure.
for sure he's gonna be DLC.
Shit, I don't see why not. They'll buy it. I know I am.
Shit.
And I need the Ali in the white and black and the red and white shorts. I need both of them.
Yes. What about the white with the white shorts with the red trim?
That too. I need all of them. I spent my whole life thinking that these fighters just fought in black and white shorts the whole time.
Yeah.
But you know, to be a good pickup, they get Hagler.
Yeah.
I don't know who they would need to get in contact with to get Hagler.
His family is like his wife or whatever. Hagler and Hearns. Boy, they get Hagler, Hearns, and Durant. Do we got Durant? I think we got Durant, right?
I think they got Durant.
I don't know if we do got Durant in this game, but I could look at the old stuff, see if they actually did mention him. But
I have to go through the video and see, but I think they got Durant.
Yeah, I think they do. But that'll be epic, boy. You got Sugar Ray Leonard, Hagler, Hearns.
In a modern boxing game where you can accurately depict all four of their styles.
And they need them all of these each weight class.
Yep. I don't want the welterweight version fighting the middleweight version of Tommy Hearns.
No.
I want the middleweight version of Leonard fighting the middleweight version of Hearns like it happened in real life.
Yeah. Because this is what I was saying, give us all the weight classes. Let us fill it up until y'all get the boxers. Let us be able to add, somebody create that boxer. We put them in the weight class to help fill up the weight classes.
Yeah, cause I need the juniors and the supers for sure.
Yeah.
I'll be straight without it because shit, 140 through 147, that shit gonna jump. They're like 168 and 175 together.
Yeah, because 168 is actually a subdivision of 175. Actually, actually a subdivision of light heavy. Light welterweight is a subdivision of welterweight. Light middleweight is a subdivision of middleweight. Cruiserweight's its own thing, but I'll say like this: I don't give a fuck what anybody say. That stupid made up division that they just recently came out with.
Bridgerweight.
Fuck that weight class. That weight class ain't shit. So you mean to tell me that Muhammad Ali, Mike Tyson, Holyfield, and all those guys were Bridgerweights? Get the fuck out of here. I don't give a fuck what anybody says.
But you know what they trying to say? That the heavyweights today are way bigger and stronger than the heavyweights back then.
I'm gonna debunk that right now. All right, when the heavyweight division started winning, and this is documented too.
Yeah.
Heavyweight champion was 220 or 225 pounds. John L. Sullivan. Then, at one point, heavyweight started getting smaller. Then it went right back to the 220 pounds with Jack Johnson being the champ. And then, as Jack Johnson's era went, then Jack Dempsey's era came, which is the 180-pound heavyweights winning the damn titles over the big, gigantic 6'6", 230 guys like Jess Willard and the Max Bears and them. And then
Two-ton Tony.
Then Joe Louis came, it stayed at the heavyweight, stayed winning world titles at the 190 weight all the way up until Marciano. And then after Marciano, then that's when the 200-pound people started winning. Then 6'3" was the standard tall guy with Ali and Foreman. And then fast forward to the 90s, it became 6'5" was the true big man, which is Lennox Lewis and Riddick Bowe and the Klitschko. And then now we got the taller heavyweights. So to me, I think all of it's just a cycle. All of it is just a cycle. Everything comes in full circle.
I can't wait to use Joe Louis. I can't wait. I'm ready for it. And this whole time, the way they talk about Usyk, I thought Usyk was shorter than Muhammad Ali.
Now he's the same height.
The way they talk about him.
It's just that.
What throws people off because the lower weight class he came from, and you automatically think because it's a lower weight class, he's gonna be smaller.
But
Yeah,
people could overcome their Deontay Wilder reaching the belt. I wonder what they're gonna do when they fight Tyson Fury.
Mm-hmm.
I hope he's not OP.
That's a 6'9" big jar blab.
All right, I'm gonna talk about the knockdowns, knockouts, and stuns. That's on day 9. What y'all think about the knockdowns, knockouts, and stuns?
It still needs work, and I did see a funny ass TikTok video of Wilder knocking Usyk out of the ring. First, he went to the floor, flew out over the 4th rope, and into the crowd. That shit was funny as hell.
Yeah,
that was a heavy.
I wonder, was that a glitch, or they just threw that in there just for fun?
That's why I told you to check the Twitter group check. They wouldn't let me show the picture in here, but I got a picture of one of the knockdowns that I got. I don't even know if I can post a picture in the private chat back here. No, I can't. I put in the Twitter group chat that we in about the knockdown I had got with Roy Jones when I was fighting against Roy Jones. That motherfucker ended up on top of his head.
I think they should put like more like not like on the ropes knockouts, like a person you hit him so hard he turn around and fall on the ropes or something like that, or get stuck on the ropes when you hit him and knock him out.
I'd be glad when they finally get this referee like all the way interactive, where it gets to the point where I can't knock him out, but I'm throwing a flurry of punches and he's not defending himself. He just come through and just wave it off,
or at least give him a count.
I'm gonna be the TKO machine. Yeah. I'm gonna crash out and knock you out for when I can save my energy and just TKO you every fucking fight. TKO machine.
You know what I hate too about the knockout thing? You drop a person by the ropes, they do start doing a count in the middle of the ring.
Yeah, they gotta fix that one.
I'm like, come on, man. Where he drop is where you pull to start your counter. And I'm still stuck on that get up game.
I really hate that. I despise that with all my heart.
It's like I feel robbed, like I'm getting robbed. And most of my videos that I got like 2 more videos in my post. I'm like, Dad, I lost. One time a Joker quit on me. It was a good fight, and it said connection is lost. Hold up. That ain't the game that made the connection lost, because it's funny that I was beating on him and about to knock him out, that the connection just broke.
Yeah, they got something they got to fix with that. I think people within like shift and F7 and it'll make the whole game just shut off. It's like something that they find out the way to quit out without the record count.
I wonder if they're gonna be able to fix that ghost punch. Man,
I was talking about that shit, where I got stopped by a ghost punch, and I ain't start noticing it until like I get rocked, and I throw my arms up, and the fighter's like all the way on the other side of the ring.
Yeah,
and I see my block bar slowly like going down, like he's touching me, but he's all the way over there.
That happened to me too. The ghost knockouts and the knockdowns. Yeah, that happened to me as well. I didn't get that shit.
Damn.
I call that shit plaster of DBZ from
I hate the glitch that you be fighting and then it pauses and you're down.
It happened to me. And the one time it happened to me, and I was stuck like this for like half a round. I was just stuck leaning like this for half a round, just getting hit. I couldn't move nothing. What else I was about to say about animation? I'm lucky that I ain't got what that shit called where you can't stand like real bright lights and stuff.
Epilepsy.
Yeah, I'm glad I ain't got that shit. Cause like the whole time I'm going in the circle in the ring, like that shit was just blurry. I don't know if that was my internet connection or some type of blur effect that they got on the game. But
your glasses is acting up, right?
Yeah, I thought I could see.
One now. I'm like, oh man, I'm gonna find out.
I thought I could see, but somebody told me it was like that'll stop if you turn off the camera shake. Like they say, if you turn off the camera shake, the whole blur effect thing will go away. I guess that's something that they put into the game that they thought was gonna be creative, but that shit is a headache.
Yeah.
Like when I'm standing still, it's perfect, but as soon as I get the moving, it's like the camera be moving with my body, and I don't want that shit. No, I don't need that. I want it to be still and regular, like we looking at a regular fight, and I'm moving around. Don't make the whole shit move with me. That shit made my eyes hurt. I couldn't even see some of the punches I was throwing at first.
Yeah. What's your thoughts on no socks, no robes, and walkout gear?
It pissed me off that everybody had on them knockoff ass Adidas, no matter what color the damn ring attire was. It wasn't no roads. Everybody had the same little 3 straight boots on, no tassels on them, no socks. I need longer entrances. I need longer entrances too, and find some type of way to connect y'all game to Spotify or some type of free music thing where I could do the shit that I used to do in old wrestling games, like the old SmackDown versus Raw games on the PlayStation 3.
Oh,
I could create my interest and take my music from the game and put it in my interest.
Yes, that was the best. And then
Man.
I'm doing that shit after PS3.
I used to download music on my I used to download music on my USB drive and load it on my PlayStation 3 and add my music to my interests and be on there all night long. It made somebody really feel like they like immersive with the game, like they got so much invested into this fighter and they gonna love playing their career mode.
Yeah, because they had it so that you could download one game I'm playing. I don't know if it was WWE or whatever. You could create the character, the fighter, and the music goes right with them when you download it. I was like, yo.
2K14. WWE 2K14.
Yep.
Oh, yo, that's
go right along with the entrance. It don't sound like an overlay or nothing. Like it sounds like it's playing in the arena.
Yes.
Yeah.
That was WWE 2K14. That was the last game that actually featured that.
I'm gonna keep telling people like I always been telling them. If I've seen it done in older generation games, it's possible now.
Yeah, exactly.
It's whether you want to or not. Or it might be something that they might just have down the line. And like, oh, in season 4 Undisputed, we not have music in the entrances or whatnot, like on custom music or something. Like it might be like a strategic plan or some shit. They need to make it cross-platform though. That's what they need to do. Because how we gonna know who the best player in the world is if Xbox people can't play PlayStation people and they can't play PC people either?
Yeah, this is what I was telling people because a lot of people keep saying how certain things happen too realistic, but if they having esports and if they giving people real belts, you know how much them belts cost? They should have it realistic as possible.
Yeah. It's a real green belt on the line.
Yeah. So you get that's expensive. So they want you to basically fight like you fighting in real boxing. You earning a real belt. Everybody want the maximum for the minimum effort.
I ain't like this got a chance to be one of the biggest combat sports games ever. Like they can have their own league tournaments and all that shit. Like they need to bring back like how people did gyms and stuff in Fight Night Champion and how people got leagues and stuff on Facebook.
Yeah,
we need all of that. We need all of that shit. We need gyms. We need our own leagues where you can have certain participants and you got certain amount of people that you can put in each weight class. Like bro was saying earlier, like you can create your own championship. Like it's a whole dedicated mode. Like it could just be for like you, like say for instance, right? Say the game start and we got a group chat full of people. If I wanted to start a gym with all of us in it with different weight classes and create a championship and record it and put it on YouTube and stuff, I should be able to do that. I just keep thinking about stuff that ain't like it's been in other games, but I've never seen multiple things, a multitude of things been all in the same game.
Yeah, like create a stable.
I got a chance to make something great.
Yeah, like create a stable or create a fight card. Yep. That's right. I'm like, create a fight card? Come on, man.
Create a pay-per-view is my thing.
Yeah, that used to be my favorite thing on the game too.
Yeah, so it's so much that this game could do. And they listen, you know, but I just hate you got certain people like how you saying on the Discord, you got certain people, they don't want your vision to be heard. because it goes against what they like.
We're in a fucking cancel culture, freaking Karen culture, hypersensitivity culture, and that's right. We in the 2020s, bro. Why the fuck do we have to think like we're in the 1800s or in the fucking?
Yeah.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm surprised that I got put in the country creator group chat. I was surprised as shit. I did that like weeks ago.
Yeah. And this would make me mad. I've been there before because it was like I'm not taking credit for it, but I kept telling Ash, I said, "Yo, man, you should make a Discord." I kept saying, he said, "We gonna do that down the line," but I said, "No, make a Discord because you're gonna get more fans talking." So, and my thing is, when I got there, yeah, people be thinking that I'm trying to. They say Poe be trying to post up like he like the gatekeeper. I'm not trying to be a gatekeeper, but I cannot take away what I know and how much time I put in this. They like want me to be silent, but I'm not gonna be silent.
Yeah, and one thing that's one thing I gotta address and say. I'm so sick of people acting like it's supposed to be a fucking age limit on a fucking boxing game. So some games I get it, but boxing is a grown man fucking sport. So there is an age limit on combat in sports games, bro. It's not. It's not the same thing as going playing some fucking arcade game. Boxing is for all ages. Like, bro, I played Fight Night when I was like 12, 13 years old, playing against people that was in their fucking 30s. It didn't make a difference. Boxing is boxing. Because guess what? Y'all can say that Poe old now and he should be playing video games. But guess what?
Yeah.
24. When I'm 45 and in my 50s, I'm still gonna be playing that motherfucker. It ain't gonna matter. I'm gonna play the game until my body physically doesn't allow me to play the game anymore.
Exactly. People, you know what that is? That's the people that want you to be quiet and they want to have what they want. I'm like, come on, man, it's my money and I'm paid for the game. I'm a fan of. You got people that been playing games since video games started, and they still playing. We got a person in the community, the gaming granny.
Man, just think about it. Like you said, like people say it like that. Y'all get paid for making YouTube videos and playing the game. When you get old, what you gonna do? Just quit doing what's getting you paid for making video games? You play video games for what? By the time you reach 50, you've been playing video games maybe since you were like maybe 5, 6 years old. In my generation, you probably been playing it since you were like 4, 5, 6 years old. What you gonna do? Hit 40 after the last 30, 40 years of playing video games and just not play anymore?
Yeah, that don't make no sense.
I don't get that. Like, what you gonna do?
It's stupid because that's more money being invested into the game.
And if anything, they banking on adults' money to buy the damn game anyway. Because kids ain't gonna be able to buy it. Either way it go, either an adult gonna buy the game for a kid, or they gonna buy the game for themselves. Or when my child get old enough to play the game, he get his own system. I'm gonna end up buying the game for me and buying the game for him too. I'm gonna end up buying it. I'm gonna end up buying the shit twice anyway.
And my son, he not, for some strange reason, I don't know why, he's not interested in sports no more. So he was playing Undisputed the beta, and he liked it. I was like, wow, that says a lot. You know, my son was very athletic too, and I was like, Dad, he wasted that. He wanted to do other things. Yeah, so I guess Pat left us. All right, let me see. Day 12. Magnetized inside and infighting. Did you get that that happened to you while you was playing the game?
Yeah, sometimes it feel like I get in the pocket and I'm throwing my shots, but as I'm trying to pull out, it feel like I'm stuck. Like you feel like I'm pulling the stick like extra hard trying to get out the way. And I ended up catching shots on the way out because it wouldn't let me get out when I wanted to.
Yeah. I heard
my first couple fights, my analog stick one reacted too. My bad.
Yeah. I think that was because they're saying that was people that have been part of the clinching system. That's why I had like that magnetic type feel. Because you know, if you're clinching, you're gonna be like stuck there, you know, trying to fight out. But I don't know. But I just hope it's not a magnetic thing because people gonna use that against this company because they're gonna be like, oh, y'all was talking about EA, with that magnetic field that when you come inside to make you fight. I guess the inside game that EA had
Yeah.
make you feel like you punching inside.
Yeah. That might be the thing that they trying to figure out with the whole clinch system, where you could clinch, fight out the clinch instead of just grabbing it and you just there.
Yeah,
And it might be something that's hard to do because they probably ain't never seen it done either.
yeah.
I don't play the
That's
multitude of boxing games that like a lot of other people probably haven't played, and they probably like messed them up distance wise, like controlling distance. I probably should have played a lot more Boxers Road and Victoria's Boxers. That probably would have helped me even better. Ain't no physics
yeah.
in that game.
They had one of them on. It was one of the PlayStations. I forget which one I was playing. I like the Boxer Road. It just sometimes that spinning around is awkward.
Yeah.
Make you feel like I ain't never seen nobody in real boxing go all the way around a person just like that.
Yeah, I
But
would say they should have tweaked that out, but for it to be like 2004, 2005 when it came out, it showed that it's possible. I ain't saying like make it where we can stand behind somebody, but if they can make that happen in their game, they can do it too. And they kind of have to an extent.
yeah, with Sonny Edwards, when you seen the video with Sonny Edwards fighting, what's his name, Hopi or something like Hopi
Kobe
Price?
Price.
Yeah, he was like basically like on the side or in back of Hopi Price. I wonder if they're gonna use Sonny Edwards for most cap for Ali. Please don't.
Hope not.
Please don't.
I love Sonny Edwards, but not on that one.
Because everything that they do is gonna be like under the microscope. Gonna be like, no, I seen what's gonna do that. That's not.
Especially on the Ali mocap. Ali
Yeah,
mocap, you gotta get that one right. You got to.
yeah, has to. Yeah, yeah. So our expectations for this week. What you think? More? They're gonna give us some more characters, or they setting up for that early access?
I think they're setting up for early access. Right now, ain't they like close to 50 fighters already? I got to go back and count them, but it's
I
close to
think
50.
it's more than 50.
It's close to 50 or a little bit more. I know they
Yeah,
said 50 plus. I can't even
yeah,
remember all the names that is so many of them.
yeah. It's hard for you to keep track of them.
'Cause you
But I
count.
like the idea that my thing I like from the whole idea, and that's what I was trying to build up when I was with dealing with round for round. Get boxers from every country, because then while you're doing that, you building a bigger roster and you getting a bigger fan base. And that right there, and then it start making me start thinking like, hold up, EA said it was hard to sign boxers, but this small company they're not a multi-billion-dollar company. They got over 200 boxers and promoters. So
And they got
that shows
prospects.
how
They got world
yeah,
champion prospects and legends.
that shows how greedy EA was. Because I remember Shane Mosley wanted to be in the game. No, not Shane Mosley. Andre Ward wanted to be in the game, and EA they turned him down.
I wonder what happened with Andre Ward being in this one.
Yeah, I don't know if that video was for remember that's why everybody got the idea from that Ward was gonna be in the game.
Yeah.
I wonder is that video for this game, or I know they're gonna give us a lot of surprises. I think that's what they're gonna
Yeah,
do.
can they keep saying that they got plenty of big name fighters that they haven't announced to us yet? So I wonder who
Yeah,
the hell they got. And it could be people saying that they not gonna be in the game because they ain't allowed to tell us that they in the game.
that might be a throwaway. Because remember, they was talking about Andre might be in the game. He said just wait and see or something like that.
Yeah, tell me. He texted me and told me that.
Yeah,
I got a message from him about like some type of event that he was doing, like for like youth boxers and MMA people or some shit like that. Hold on,
yeah.
I got the message in my phone. Hold on, let me look at it. I tell you exactly what it said. And I'm surprised I got a text, but I was like, what the hell? You know, I ain't really used to that. I ain't been in it as long as other people. I'm pretty much like playing catch up. Yeah, he sent me a message about some type of damn movie. Female based boxing / MMA movie. I said, this
Oh
really
yeah,
you?
he
I'm
said
a
that
big
to
fan
me.
of yours. He said, you like, yeah, bro, this me. And I asked him, is he gonna be in the game? He was like, you have to wait and see. And hard at the
Right there,
misses.
that more than if that seemed like more than likely he is.
That's what I'm thinking, but I ain't gonna get my hopes up. And that was a while
Yeah,
back when he said that. But
yeah. 'Cause you know, it was a shocker when Shakira Stevenson was. I was like, oh, sweat, they got
man,
him too.
that's what I'm talking about. People like that could be in the game, and other people that ain't on that level got the nerve to say no.
Yeah,
That bothers me. Like, bro, it's people that's bigger stars than you that have no problem in being in this game. You got Shakur, Terrence Crawford, Canelo, Wilder,
yeah.
Fury. We got a lot of people that's bigger stars than a lot of these people that's saying no, that's willing to be in this game.
I wonder why Errol Smith, he like flat out said no. He like the way he said it on Twitter. He's like, no, I'm not in the game. I'm like, yo.
That's one thing I'm gonna say about that one though. He said no, he's not in the game, but it never came out of his mouth that he wouldn't be. Like I was on somebody live and they was interviewing Derrick James, and I was asking was him and Spence gonna be in the game. He said, nah, we not in the game, but like the way it came out of his mouth, he not saying it like he didn't want to be or he got a distaste for the game. He was just like, nah, we ain't in the game.
Yeah, because I talked to
That leave
Derrick
me some
James
hope that it's a possibility.
because Derrick James wanted to be in round for round, so I'm pretty sure he should really want to be in this game.
Man, look, it'd be real crazy if this game came out and they just got a whole slew of PBC fighters that they just been holding on to and not saying shit.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too.
I'll pass out. I swear I'll pass out if they did a video with Derrick James standing next to damn Errol Spence, Jamel, and Frank Martin. I'll fall out.
Yeah, because I know there's a couple of boxers that basically say they was in the game, but I'm like, no announcement. I know Frank Sanchez, he wanted to be in the game, and I asked him, I was like, yo, I gave him your contact information. You in the game? He said yes. He said straight up yes. He said it in Spanish because I had to talk to him. I had to use Google Translate. That's how I talk to a lot of these boxers. And he said, yeah, he in the game. I say, wow. So I'm like, what's going on?
I just always hold on to the point where they were saying that they got fighters that they haven't announced yet. So if you announce all these great fighters, who the hell y'all got that's not worth announcing right now? Or that y'all want to hold on to? Like this shit must gonna break the internet.
Yeah. I'm hoping it's like Hagler, Pernell Whitaker, somebody like that.
Man, I know where to shut it down, but I know it ain't gonna happen. If they come out and say that they got Floyd, the game gonna break. I promise you the game gonna break.
Definitely.
Yeah, people already being suspicious because they got Roger Mayweather as a trainer. They're like, well, shit, do that mean they've been talking about Floyd too?
Yeah.
And when they asked him about it, Roger was like, I don't know what Floyd gonna do. If he in it, he in it. If he ain't, he ain't. He make his own decision.
Yeah, I hope he in.
I need
because they could get the money from DLC.
I swear, bro. I swear, if you make Floyd Mayweather DLC, Pretty Boy and Money Mayweather DLC, it's over. That'll be enough money. There'll be enough money to pay Floyd Mayweather because you know how many people gonna buy it? Everybody. Damn near everybody. The people that love him gonna buy it. The people that hate him and want to beat him up in the game, they gonna buy it too.
Yeah. Or they could get Pacquiao and sign and make a Pacquiao Floyd DLC.
Man, look, I'm doing a lot of fantasy matchups on my YouTube channel. That I'm not even gonna fight.
Definitely.
I'm just gonna do fantasy matchups and let the computer fight each other and put it on my
AI. That's man, you taking my idea.
Hey, shit, it's enough room for everybody to eat. Shit, we probably doing different type of matches anyway.
Yeah, exactly.
Shit, there's so many fighters.
Yeah, it's a lot.
I wonder who's gonna do hit the Camacho scans and shit.
Oh yeah, because his son don't fight like him. His son don't fight like him also. I don't think he could do his motion cap.
I don't know. That's why I say I need longer entrances too. Because people like him, they known for their intros.
Yeah,
all the little crazy shit they went to the ring.
Yeah, I don't because when they talk about having too many people like in the same vicinity. when they're in the ring and stuff. So I'm thinking about the walkout. When you walk out with like 4 or 5 people, is that still going to cause that clipping animation? Is that still going to be buggy? Now that's starting to make me think, right? That don't make you think?
Yeah, it made me wonder. It might be something that they gonna have to work on. Even if you don't add the people, at least give me like the robes and like the costumes and shit. At least give me that.
Yeah.
Then I can wait on the other stuff.
Yeah, exactly. Because they definitely got to build this team so they could do these things that we don't have. I think, a lot
I
of
think a
things
lot
they
of this
don't
stuff
have.
gonna come after the fact. I think a lot of this stuff gonna come after the fact that it come out and other developers and dev people see how successful it is and how much people like the game. I think once that happens, people will be ready to come on board then.
Yeah.
You think they're gonna charge for early access, and how much you think they're gonna charge?
See, that's what I think probably about 30. I didn't want them to go too low because I want them to get the most bang out of the buck that they could get, so they could get more stuff and build the team and stuff up. But I think early access they always have a low price. 30, no more than $40 that's what I think
when the
it
game
is.
come out, I'll charge everybody like 60, 65 for the full
How much?
release. About $60 for the full release. 60. Well, most PlayStation 5 games now brand new is like $65, $70.
Yeah. But I'm talking about with the early access, that's gonna
Oh yeah,
be
early access
PC.
probably about 30, 35.
Yeah.
I charge like half. I charge half the price of what you're gonna charge for the full release.
Because they're gonna get early access, so you getting the early game and all the updates.
Mm-hmm. So by the time it come out on console, it's like you the sensei at that point because like you don't been through it from when it was this, and every time the game grew, you adjusted to the updates that they made. By the time we get the full release, you'll probably been a master of the game because you was you were doing well at the game and learning the game when the game didn't have all the stuff that it's gonna have when it's at full release.
Yeah.
In a
And
way,
I
it's
like that
helping you
we
have
got
it
the
have it ahead.
controllers. Yeah, I like that we got the controllers to actually practice like when doing early access instead of typing in buttons and stuff.
Yeah, I was using the Xbox controller for the majority of it. I switched to the PlayStation 5 controller on halfway through day 3. I'm like, man, hell no. Cause like I thought about something that Fanatico talked about in one of his videos before he started for working for Steel City Movie. He had came back from the creative event that they had went to whatnot, like last year around like March. And he was like, every step matters, and you can take a half step by barely nudging the analog. That's true. But like the analog so loose on the Xbox controller compared to the PlayStation that I really couldn't do it. Like I moved it a little bit and it go all the way up. On the PlayStation, I had like less resistance. Oh, let me find.
Give me a second, I'll be right back.
All right.
Yeah, all right.
Show you what I'm talking about. Yeah, what's that I'm on? Yeah, like when I move it like that, it just go up a whole lot. And I'm grabbing one of my PlayStation controllers. On this one, I could just hold on, make sure I'm on the right side. I could barely go up like that. Like you can't even see it move. And it already moving. It just take like little smaller half steps instead of going all the way through. In order to go all the way through on this one, I gotta push it like all the way up. Take a half step, I just barely move it up just that little bit right there. And it take like little small little steps and it'll take me right out of range every time. I'm frustrating people with that the whole time. Like I'll throw a punch and take like a smaller half step back and then throw a punch and miss. I made somebody quit like that. Somehow he found my Twitter page, text me talking about how the fuck you do that. You quit running from me, all types of crazy shit. I'm like, man,
I
I ain't running
hate
from
that
you. I'm in your face. I'm in your face.
People want you to slug with them. I'm like, come on, man.
I'm not doing it.
Like if you hurt, they still want you to stand there and slug with them. Nah, man. I go back. My thing, I retreat and I cover up. You throw all the punches you want.
That's a fact.
Yeah.
I'm not the person that's gonna bang out with you. And if we're gonna bang out, we're gonna do it on my terms.
Exactly.
I'm not hell no.
Yeah. So I'm about to end this live stream. Thank you for coming and joining me, man. Really appreciate it.
Hey, I'm coming as long as I ain't at work, I will be here.
Yeah. And again, shout out to my boy Pappy, always showing up. I'm gonna do a series of breakdowns of the wish. I mean, not the wish list. The 12 days of criticism. I'm gonna do a breakdown like videos probably this whole week, so I could get feedback on that, and go to my Twitter page, go to my YouTube, and Ed, put your YouTube and Twitter in the chat. But go to give support to all the YouTubers that's trying to help this game, and especially the ones that's coming up. Please help us out. And a shout out to Jay Jeezer. Shout out to Boxer Fanatical and all the guys. Appreciate y'all. And I appreciate the Still City team. Really do. And I wonder if I'm still going to be in the game.
Shit, give me some support too. I support back. It ain't one sided. I support
Yeah.
everybody that support me.
Yeah, I'll be getting mad because even when I made this post, I seen like 7 people like my post, but 7 people not here. I'm like, yo, come on, man, get back the love that I give to y'all. I give love to everybody in the community. Even I be looking on YouTube trying to find people that do videos, boxing videos, gaming videos. I like support them, and you got a Twitter page. I'm gonna go try to add you on my Twitter page. I'll try to support everybody. Make their channel bigger. A lot of people say my channel would have been bigger if I kept making YouTube content, but I fell off because I felt like I wasn't being supported. Everybody else support me on Twitter or in other conversations, but when I do YouTube, like nobody give me that support like I should get. But I guess it'll come when the game drops.
Shout out to everybody that came through too. I really ain't been looking at the chat because this is my first time on. Damn, my camera got blurry as shit. But this is my first time on the website, so I don't know how to look at none of this shit at first. I just now figured it out.
So how you like it? A lot. One of the what's his name? Pugilistic. I forget his name. Please forgive me. But he said he liked the setup, the podcast setup.
Yeah, I like it.
Because you can invite guests to actually verbally say something instead of like being in the side on the chat saying stuff and you trying to repeat what they say instead of get on the camera and let people hear what you got to say.
Yeah, to me, it's more straightforward than like StreamYard and shit too. It's like straight.
Yeah.
It's like straight to it. And with StreamYard, you gotta have pay for all that other extra shit. This I can actually do it and like record it as I'm doing it and clip it up and put it on my YouTube if I wanted to.
Yeah, because this go right after I end this, it's going straight to YouTube.
Shit, I'm all for it. That's why I make sure I ain't look a hot ass miss when I got on here.
Yeah, I thought I was gonna miss. I had to put my alarm on my computer and stuff. I got sleep apnea, and I thought I was gonna get up late. Yeah.
There we go. There we go. I was like, I ain't even seen nobody that came through here, but it's all love though. I be needing people to actually verbally talk to about this game.
Yeah.
It's only so much that I'm gonna type on the keyboard, bro.
Yeah, it's easier to do these shows. Like I'm not used to doing a show by myself. I'm usually got a partner, somebody I could go back and forth with, and it makes it easier to have content like that.
I'm saying, depending on what time you doing, I work 9 to 6, Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, and I get up at 3 on Saturdays. If it's anytime that I'm not at work, I'll be on here every time. Don't bother me none. I ain't got nothing else to do.
Yeah, put in my Twitter so I can remember where I could like set a date so we could like
Yeah,
do something.
I would say I sent you my number shit so we can lock in.
Yeah. And
I'm all
tired.
for it. No, it's my off day, so shit. I've been catching my sleep up. Cause when I played the beta, when I was playing the beta and I had to go to work that Saturday, I didn't sleep at all. Like I wasn't getting no sleep the whole beta. So my wife was like, "Man, you need to go to sleep." Like, look, these the only 3 days I got. I don't know what early access coming out. I don't know the next time I'll be able to play this. So I'm gonna stay up and I'm gonna play this game. I catch my sleep.
Yeah, you was grinding. I was like, yo, homeboy grinding. I fell asleep, looked back on, I was like, yo, it's like 2:00 in the morning. Homeboy still on. I'm like,
I've been telling people the closer we get to this game coming out, the more consistent my content gonna be. I'm just learning how to edit videos now because I got so many ideas, bro.
Yeah. That's what I was saying. Especially what you say with the AI versus AI. That's a great idea. It's a great idea.
I'm gonna have my own fight style. Like people gonna know when they see me fight, I'm like, oh shit. That's Ed on there. That's Foster Sports TV on there fight. He the only nigga I know they fight like that.
Yeah.
Because I'm a passive aggressive boxer puncher, basically. Like I play a lot of defense, but as soon as you think I'm gonna be on the back foot the whole night, I'm gonna take that little step in and I'm gonna punish you every time. I just pick and choose. I'm gonna wait till you get frustrated. Because when you get frustrated, you're gonna make a whole lot of mistakes.
Yeah.
When people, I notice in video games when people make a whole lot of mistakes, they start fighting in the same pattern, throwing the same punches, and it makes it easier for me to read your punches.
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep you on the outside. I'm gonna keep you on the outside of that jab. Shit, I got a 1-punch knockout with a power jab.
Damn.
Usyk. I like Usyk though. Usyk was probably one of my favorite ones to use, just because he had footwork. Like he fight the way that I like to fight. Wilder, I just used him for the power. I knew I was gonna be down on the cards every fucking fight.
Yeah.
I was gonna knock you out, or I was gonna lose. Simple as that. I'm probably gonna master Tyson Fury too, but that's just because I know a lot of people gonna try to spam Deontay Wilder, so I gotta have somebody to counteract that.
Yeah.
Or really both, because really both 6'5", so it wouldn't be that much of a difference between them two.
Yeah, that's true.
6'5", got boxing skills, got power. I'm probably gonna mainly be somewhere between 140 and 160. I'm gonna be somewhere in between them. I think those are gonna probably be the deepest divisions.
Yeah, I think so too.
But when I do career mode, I'm going to cruiserweight or 118 or some shit like that. An easy ass division to learn me the game or something. Then I'm gonna do the real career mode once I learn how to play good.
Yeah, I want to stables in career mode, so I don't have to be really focused on my one character, and I could mess with the other careers of boxers in the career mode.
That's something I ain't never thought about.
You know, that'll be crazy, because especially what they doing with the promoter mode, I don't know how they doing it, but they had contracts up there. So if that's how the career mode
contracts, purse splits. If anything, I'll probably just create me some regular fighters in different weight divisions and create myself as a promoter. And those fighters that I created outside of career mode will be the fighters that I manage. Instead of me having to grind them all the way out, I can just be focused on being a promoter and have fighters in different weight divisions and just see how it turned out. And that way, like that's having where like as a promoter, you can promote these fighters, and when the fight come up, you can either watch it, simulate it, or play it yourself.
Yeah. See right there, that right there. Like NBA 2K, you can play it or you can let it simulate itself.
I'm gonna be doing people dirty. I ain't gonna lie to you. 80-20, take it or leave it. You want the best or not? 80-20 split, take it or leave it. Tell you, I'm an Oscar De La Hoya. You meet some motherfuckers on there. Oh, do you just like Oscar De La Hoya used to do people? My channel been growing lately too. That beta helped my channel grow a lot. I went from 82 subs to like damn, I'm almost at 100 now.
Do you got a what's that? What's that other social media? TikTok. You got
TikTok.
TikTok?
I got a TikTok too. I got like 3. Hold on, let me look at my TikTok.
We not friends on TikTok, are we?
No, need to be. I posted a lot of like real life edits and stuff on there. I'm gonna start posting my. Oh, damn. I'm gonna start posting my Undisputed stuff on there too. But every time I post like something from my gameplay, for the most part, I get copyrighted. For some reason, yeah, I got like 334 followers on my TikTok. My highest video on TikTok got like 52,000.
52,000.
Yeah, my highest video. Then when I posted Clarissa Shields video, with her and Savannah Marshall were going at it.
Something bad. I got like I got 5,000. I was like, Dad, I got 5,000 likes, and I forget which one it was. I don't want to.
Oh, I only be counting the likes. I just be counting the views, and the ones I did with Canelo and Benavidez had everybody in that motherfucker arguing.
Dude. I think the highest I got is on my what's his name? The referee. When he was doing his Kenny Bayless. I think I got a lot of views on that.
TikTok hit and miss though. Like I don't understand that algorithm to get consistent views. Like that algorithm so thrown off.
Yeah, because to me they do that crazy algorithm so they don't have to give you anything. They try to throw you off.
I used to do the little TikTok videos before I had like actual stuff I needed to make YouTube videos. Because you remember I used to make YouTube videos on my phone. Yeah, I go back and listen to them videos and listen to the ones I did recently. I said, damn, this shit sound bad. Yeah. Like I'm putting out good information, but the sound was like, ugh. The sound wasn't that great. Good information though. I might redo some of them videos. Part 2 or part 3. I still want to do that. Got their outside venue that they had in their video a year ago with Linda Arthur and David Linda Arthur and the other dude, Josh O'Colin, whatever his name is. Oh, they had an outside venue and they were fighting at nighttime.
Yeah,
they're talking about when you get rocked and stuff, and if you ain't too careful, they go.
Earlier, them videos looked kind of better than the gameplay we playing now. I'm like, what's going on? I know some of like a couple of the devs left. If that's what their impact was on the game, that's what it is.
Yeah, I mean, I like how it look now. I just want some of the arenas that I saw in them older videos. I still want those.
Yeah.
Like which one of them gonna be the WBO arena and then WBA arena? I mean, which IBF arena, WBA? I'm assuming since we had a WBC arena in the beta that all the sanctioned bodies gonna have their own arena. Yeah. Like the Ring magazine probably gonna have their own arena too.
I'm wondering, did they pick up WBA? Homeboy was like adamant about he wanted to be in the game. He wanted the WBA to be in the game.
I hope even invited. I ain't even invited them to an event. I ain't even see the credits on there. Like when you load the game up, I ain't see the WBA on there. I seen everybody but them. WBO, IBF, and the WBC.
Yeah, I think he emailed me like 2 months ago, and he was like, "Yo, I want to be." No, I asked him, "Do you want to be in the game?" Then he said, "Yeah," and then like a month later, he said, "Yeah, I want to be in the game." I don't know why people think I'm part of the team, but I'm not. But he said, "I want your game to be at my conference." I'm like, whoa. I said, I passed on, but I'm not part of the team. I'm like, wow.
By the way, have all four.
What'd you say?
By the way, how all 4 sanctioned battles, what they gonna do? Make up a belt for us to be undisputed? Or we're going back to the 3-belt undisputed in the career mode?
No, I think we're gonna have all 4 because we got the WBO too.
We got WBO, IBF, and the WBC and the Ring magazine.
Yeah. And then if we get that WBA, boy, we good.
Yep. Then they talking about having the international titles, the regional titles, the amateur titles.
Now the amateur titles, that's right there. I wonder how they're gonna do that. They had the Golden Gloves and stuff like that. Boy, I'd be mad and excited.
I wonder, can I control how long I stay in the amateurs? Like, what age can I start? How long can I stay in the amateurs? I want to start at like 14 and stay in the amateur for like 4 calendar years. As soon as I turn 18, go pro, I'm like an 85, 86 from the beginning. And as soon as I get to like contention mode, I probably gonna build myself up to be like a 90 somebody.
Yeah, I want. Yeah,
They give me
14
longer.
sound
They
good.
give me longer time to build up my overall and gain my traits and all that type of stuff.
Yeah, I
And,
want to have
and
like
they can control what kind of
career.
promoter you get coming out, what kind of pro trainer you get coming out. Because like if you're a decorated amateur or you win the Olympics or whatever they're gonna have on there, it give you a better chance of getting it with a big promotion. If you don't do too well, you got to start from the bottom.
Yeah,
I think that's the goal. If they
definitely.
got that many promoters, it got to be something that's gonna make you stick out. That's gonna determine what promoter gonna want you when you decide to turn.
Yeah, makes sense.
It gotta be. I ain't a boxing expert, but I am a video game expert though. I know that. I'm playing enough video games to know what I like.
Yeah. I'm about to end this because we like going into 2 hours. Been on.
Yeah, I'm gonna say just hit my phone because I got some more stuff to tell you though.
All right, yeah, just throw it in my Twitter DMs.
All right.
All right, I want to thank Ed for coming out, Flossie Sports TV, and I want to thank everybody that wanted to be here, but for some reason they're not here. But I appreciate y'all, and to the next one, peace.